Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched The Spy Who Dumped Me. It stars Mila Kunis, Kate McKinnon, Sam Heughan, Justin Theroux, Hassan Minhaj, Gillian Anderson, Ivana Sakno, um, Paul Reiser and Jane Curtin from Third Rock from the Sun. Paul Reiser was on Mad About You. It's directed by Susanna Fogel. And if you want to get a shout out in my review of The Meg next weekend, stay tuned to the end of the video to figure out how you can do that. So you got Mila Kunis, and she was recently broken up with by her dude. It turns out her dude had a other life that she was unaware of. And she is entrusted with delivering a package, and she gets caught up in this whole spy espionage fish out of water in over her head story along with her friend played by Kate McKinnon. This movie, the trailers were funny-ish, and I kind of had interest, and then I just pulled the trigger a couple days ago and was like, I'll go see it. And it has funny moments. Kate McKinnon is the bright spot of the movie. Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon have good chemistry together. But other than that, this movie's kind of boring. Maybe it's because I just saw a Mission Impossible movie that literally did every cliche spy trope 1,000 times better. From shootouts to fistfights to chase scenes to plot twists. Mission Impossible just did it way better. And as a spy movie, and maybe this is like a girls' night out movie, so maybe I'm not the core demographic for what is an action comedy starring two female actresses. It doesn't work. Aside from the two leads, this movie really doesn't work. Justin Theroux is good. I'll give him that. There's an assassin chick that's mad over the top who looks like dollar store Christina Ricci. Actually, the lead MI6 spy he's good. His partner is super lame. The dude who's always talking about what school he went to. He was horrible every time he was on screen. His dialogue was bad, the jokes were bad, none of them landed. And then it's like a 2-hour movie. It felt way longer. By the time I felt like I was ready to leave, I don't even know if an hour of the movie had passed. Like I started off, maybe I didn't have a clock. I wasn't clocking the time, but for the first portion of the movie, I'm sitting there like, man, this isn't very good, but it's fun, it's enjoyable, and then I don't know, the lack of excitement started wearing on me. Um, it was, I don't know, it was just like from spot to spot, from scene to scene, from country to country in a new situation, and it just, I don't know, like it felt like it was never gonna end. There was a plot twist that had no build up and no real impact as far as I was like, okay, so this is what's happening now. Um, and I should have seen it coming from a mile away. Like the Mission Impossible plot twist was executed excellently, and I saw it coming a mile away. This one I didn't see coming a mile away, and I wasn't. It didn't impact me. I had no reaction to it. I can't completely say I hated this movie because I didn't. I laughed at Kate McKinnon. Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon back and forth are pretty funny. A couple f bombs, some blood. They could. I feel like they tried to bite. I feel there's a shootout scene where I feel like they tried to bite the Kingsman Church shootout, and it like I said, it just wasn't done as effectively and as well. Kingsman did it way better. So, but with all that being said, man, fast review, but there's not that much to say about this movie. Like my positives and negatives are all right there, man. So with all that being said, man, in my opinion, I will say that The Spy Who Dumped Me is almost solid. Have you seen The Spy Who Dumped Me? What did you think about it, man? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. Tomorrow, I want to see Christopher Robin. Tuesday, be on the lookout for The Death of Superman review. The Meg comes out next weekend, and the weekend after, I want to see Mile 22. Episode 1 of the Rec League podcast is up on YouTube on various podcast listening platforms, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, just to name a couple. It's on YouTube too. It's on Twitter, search at Rec League Pod, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, at Rec League Podcast. Man, I hope y'all listening to that. If you want that shout out in my review of the Meg, man, within $2 million higher or lower, how much is Christopher Robin going to make opening weekend, man? Be the first, be the closest, get your guesses in by noon Central Time Sunday. Due to other activities, podcasting activities, man, I didn't do a July movie talk. I really didn't have a topic, and I just didn't have time. My August movie talk will be my 5 favorite movies of summer, so it'll actually come out like Labor Day. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for all these other stuff. An NFL prediction video coming, man. All of that, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.